Hey guys, yeah, I'm standing inside the state EOC right here in Tallahassee. What I can tell you is a lot of people in this community are obviously breathing a sigh of relief. The big reason why, of course, is because Helene did not make a direct impact on the capital city. There was a lot of expectation leading up to this storm that we would see unprecedented damage. That didn't happen. Doesn't mean that there isn't damage here in Tallahassee. There are still a lot of trees down. There are a lot of roads that are clogged with that kind of debris, and the crews are now starting that effort to try and clean things up. There is some damage to homes as well. I don't want to discount that, but this is nowhere near the level of what we were expecting originally, so that is some good news. But the bad news is, of course, what didn't happen here in Tallahassee has happened in other parts of the state. The Big Bend region got a huge swath of damage, right? Just nasty stuff out there in some parts of the state. If you're looking at the power outages map overall right now, you're seeing about 1.2 million customers that are without power. And the problem is it's going to be tough to get out there and fix all of that because a lot of those roads are clogged with debris. Just like here in Tallahassee, some of the main highways, some of the interstates still have trees down, and that stuff needs to be moved out of the way before a lineman can get out there. But there are like 21,000 linemen that had been staged before this storm, ready to go to get that power moving as fast as possible. You also had about 1,700 members of FDOT who were ready to go to clear the roadways to make sure that everybody could get back on the road as safely and quickly as possible. We did find out from the state last night that there was at least one storm-related fatality here in Florida. We know of two others up in Georgia. Those were connected to tornadoes that touched down. But here in Florida, one fatality. That happened in Ybor City, or just outside of it on I-4. It sounds like a car that was on the road there was hit by a road sign that came down as it was driving. Nasty situation there, but that is the only fatality that the state said it was aware of, and that was around 11:15 last night. As of this morning, we haven't got an updated total, but what I can tell you is we probably will. Governor DeSantis, in fact, even said that he expected that. Given the size and the scope of this storm, it's likely that we're going to see more fatalities. It's an unfortunate reality of something that was this nasty. We will find out more likely during the 9 a.m. press conference. It's going to happen right here at the state EOC. DeSantis and state officials are going to update us on the latest with damage as well as fatalities, so we're going to be listening for that. As far as infrastructure damage, bridges, roads, that kind of thing, some of the vital infrastructure that the state needs to function, we don't know about that yet. And part of that is because we haven't been able to do a great damage assessment because it's dark outside, right? As soon as the sun comes up, we're going to get a better idea of that, and that's something we're just going to have to wait for. So you've got emergency crews out there right now doing their rescue operations, but when it comes to surveying the damage, that takes daylight. So we're going to have to wait that out. We will, again, have a better idea of where the state is at as a whole by the time we see the governor around 9 a.m. Then he's going to travel the state. He's going to do some stops in some of the more damage-impacted areas. So you can expect to see him somewhere in Taylor County today, likely, considering that is one of the worst-hit counties out there. But right now, that is the very latest out here at the state EOC in Tallahassee. We'll keep you updated as things evolve.